Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Psychic Medium here, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. So welcome in everyone. So this is a timeless reading, as they're always timeless, but I will let you know about the energies I'm connecting with. So subscribe if you want to catch them in real time, okay, as it can be more fun. So we're connecting with the energies of 5-7. We've got this new moon in Taurus, babies. So this is a very powerful time to create. Okay. Long cards, and look what I just threw on the floor. The Fool. New beginnings with 9 of Wands. Ooh. So you're going to be coming up against some obstacles, some challenges, right? Some people don't want you to achieve your dreams and desires, but when you often come up against resistance and you're going down something far amazing, when you've got the enemies often who's coming at you trying to block and stop you. But look at this, we have the Sun card. So you have blessings and abundance coming in. I'm getting for some of you, these are going to be like some opportunities that Divine's bringing in for you. So you know that the devil's going to try to come in and like psych you out or make you feel as though it's too good to be true. I know about a lot of that lately. I'm like, what's real, what's not? Being under a lot of psychic attacks, it does that to you. But there's a golden opportunity here at the Ace of Pentacles. Right? So, but see, you got to have your strength, right? But if you see, she's got her dragon right there. I've been picking up a lot with the dragon realm. Okay? So for a lot of you, like, you need to call in your spirit animal, your dragon. Okay? Or for some of you, if you don't have a spirit ally that's a dragon, so the dragon realm is very much helping at this time with a lot of the spiritual attacks, the demonic forces, okay? It's interesting, I called all realms in for this reading right before, too, and I don't always do that, even though they're always welcome, but they're more protective space, but I called them in to deliver messages, too. So that's interesting, right? And I was guided to the wizards, which I have a lot of dragons, okay, in this deck, right? So I really felt they're trying to deliver a message, okay? Some of you need to know that you are under heavy spiritual attack and manipulation, so you need to keep your vibrational frequency high. You need to cleanse your energy in your space as much as you can. But really, look at this, 9 of Cups. You get to be in this beautiful energy. That's what they want you to do. And see, that's why they were coming in too. You've went through a healing process, or what am I hearing? A reunification, something to do with you've rejuvenated, like you've went through some sort of healing, right? So your aura field is like more cleansed, more clean, more a higher vibrational frequency. So the enemy isn't picking up on that. It's almost like they know you're going through a preparation, so they're really trying to come in and block, because the energy that you're vibrating at, they don't want you to attract these blessings and abundance. Like, you're in alignment for them. So know that. Don't let what people are doing, come at you, right? I literally had something happen to me today where I was just like, this is a test. I know it is, but I'm gonna vibrate it higher than it, right? Okay, so whatever that may be. For some of you, 8 of Cups, you're being called to walk away from situations. For some of you, you may be, you know what? Enough's enough. Like, I gotta go. If these people are going to keep coming at you, if you're able to walk away, this could be where you're saying your goodbyes and, you're not part of my new timeline, right? Where you know that if you start to set boundaries and you start to make movements, whatever you start to do, the universe will align you with new paths. Like, even if you don't know where you're going. Like, sometimes you have to walk away and not know where you're going, right? And let the universe align it for you. Because sometimes we try to plan too much and it's not in alignment because of the blockages that we run into or fears or whatever. That can stop us from fully seeing how to do that. I'm hearing for some of you, it's like you could be guided, kind of like picked up something, like you just got to get somewhere first, all right? And then it's like, then these opportunities can come to you, because there's some of you, the blockages are happening in the area you're at. It's like somebody keeps setting traps for you where you're at. See, the Hanged Man, how he's caught up in that tree. Maybe it's like everywhere you go, like you keep getting hung up or something. Okay, so yeah. My nose is itchy. Spirit is coming through. All right. Well, it's one of the things. Most psychics know that, right? It's one of the signs, you know, you're strongly using on your players. Okay. Or multiple. Number 5 of Wands. So there's a lot of magic going on. Battling, conflicting, spell work, right? I feel you're holding your ground. I don't think you're letting this stuff penetrate you, especially raising your vibration. Like, it's stuff where it may come in, but you're like, wait a minute, I'm better than this. Transmute it, send it right back, right? Because that 5 of Wands is also about training, preparing. I feel like that's what you're doing. Yeah, you're definitely holding your power with the Strength card. Okay, and King of Pentacles. You've been slowly building on something for quite a while, all right? I feel you've been waiting for things to be more favorable, waiting for a situation to be more in alignment, okay? But things are happening fast, Knight of Wands. You could be having a Knight of Wands figure messing with you. That's that immature player-like energy, but it's also passionate, exciting, adventurous. Something could be trying to stir you off course. Or it could be you passionately, actively going after what it is you truly want with that walking away. This could be you embodying this energy. I read it both ways. Sun card again. So I put that Knight of Wands right back in too. It was coming up in the hidden area. So I feel like something's hidden. That's why I was feeling it first in that way. Like someone's trying to come in, trying to get you caught up in something to distract you from what you're doing. Right? The World card is here, and advice from Spirit. It's to close out a cycle in a situation. So, I mean, I'm not saying don't go have fun. Who would ever say that? Life's about having fun. Some of you are been taking your spiritual journey and your pathways far too seriously. You need to remember to have fun, too. But just, you know, like if someone's trying to get you to engage in like alcohol and drugs and things like that are going to be blocking your chakras and messing up your judgments, you know what I mean? Like, be careful of that. Or someone's trying to get caught up in a fling, because remember, your sexual energy is very powerful too. So the enemy will send in things to try to deplete your sexual energy too. So be careful of flings and things like that, because they could be trying to steal your energy, transfer demons. I don't like to say all of that, but it's very much a thing. Even though you're able to battle them out, right? Like me, I'll take on people's demons and transmute them out, but yeah, it slows you down. 7 of Swords energies here. I told you, there's this deception, lies, betrayal. Someone's up to no good here. It's coming up in the recent past, right? So I feel like you know who this is, okay? It's already been made aware. Lovers is coming up in your karma, okay? See, so there's a divine love connection. Hell yeah, there is with the Wheel of Fortune here. What? This is destiny. All right, so I love that when it comes up in your block position. And this comes up in an obstacle. Also, I say your block position, just like that's a karma, right? The Lovers, like, it's meant for you to have a divine lover. But you better believe that divine's trying to block you. So how are they trying to block you, right? Sending in false, sending in these Knight of Wands characters. So you have to figure out who that is. Often if it's someone that gives you like butterflies and excitement and that feeling, that's normally the one that's not for you. Just to let you know. The one that's for you is the one that's going to feel comfortable, safe, down to earth. You're going to feel comfortable in this energy. It's somebody when you get around with them, you're just going to be like, oh, I feel so good around you. Like, oh my gosh. Like, not this nervousness, anxiousness, right? So that's a sign, right? I'm not to say there's not going to be passion. It's just, it's different. It's a different feeling. It just is. I don't, I'm not going to get into explaining why. I'm sure if I slow down, tap into it, they'll explain to me why, but I want to keep going. What is the action? Three of Pentacles. The action's to come together, and that's where it gets tricky. Is it's like you're meant to build and come together with others at this time. That's part of what's coming in with the Sun package here. So it's like a package. You're telling me today, package. There's a package coming in. There's a package arriving for me shortly, actually. Got my daughter's birthday in 2 days, and Mother's Day, right? So, of course, I want to keep an eye out for that. Make sure I receive it today. Okay. We'll see how it comes. All that just jumped. Hierophant. So, with the High Priestess, these are the two most spiritual cards. These are the highest spiritual cards in this deck. So to me, this is mastery. Okay. So for somebody, whatever this Lover is, this is a match to you spiritually. This is like your spiritual match. So if you're with somebody that wasn't to your level, there's a choice. Because the Lovers is also a choice. It's interesting the Nine of Swords fell out on top of the wheel. I mean, I know it was coming out for your outcome, but maybe somebody's in a little bit of anxiety, sleepless nights, stress, worry about their destiny. Because maybe you don't want to mess up. I know that's where I'm at. Like, oh, I don't want to mess up. I want to pick, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to help the wrong team. And I've had so many offers from both coming at me that I don't want to be on the end. I know it's a lot of tests to the intuition, you know, but it's a lot when it's just, you have so many deceptive people that surround you. Like, and it's sad because it's like people get turned. Family, friends, the people you have love for get turned at this time. And I know that we're at the split, you know, so it is stressful because it's about leaving them behind. You can't come with. So it's stressful because it's like, yep, destiny's here, but I gotta let you go now, right? So yeah, Queen of Swords. Like, I do not like the Queen of Swords energy. I know it's part of the Empress, but me being a Cancer, very loving, caring, kind, I don't like to be direct, right? I like to go with the flow. I love the Queen of Cups, right? I love to go with the flow, just be loving and caring, and I know that's something they've been working on me with, right? Just being magical and justical, right? Like, I have unicorn in my bloodline. I've got fae, you know, so I know that I've come from different dimensions, right, where I've had incarnations there. So it's within my blood, right, to be magical, to be, you know what I mean? That's I can be very mischievous, too. I can play games and things like that. That's that fairy. Like, you don't mess with the fae either. If anybody thought that you could mess with the fae, you can't. That's what I mean. And they're heavily with me. My family, when I say my spiritual family, I have them in all realms, right? So, a lot of times they will intervene. Not even on my behalf. You mess with me. That's what I mean. Like, it's cute. People mess with me, then all of a sudden, like, you get in your car, next thing I know, all of a sudden their stuff is missing. They can't find their stuff. There's just, I'm over here snickering because I know that they're getting their karma now for messing with me. Like, if anybody ever messes with me, even if you want to gossip, things like that, like, it's not good to do that. It's not, right? Okay, so, yeah. They're having me come out with these messages too. I'm just laughing because it's like they want me. I'm not going to get to everything I'm hearing right now. Okay, but the Queen of Swords. So this is where you need to communicate, you need to strategize. You need to command the universe, right? So, you know, she's sitting on her throne. And look, she's even holding that sword with like one finger. Like, that's like me, right? Like, if I am going to say, look, this is like what she's saying. Like, pretend this is her sword. You know, like some can hold it up, like, not like, hold it up like nothing. But you don't like to do that. But see, here's me, like, I don't really want to use it. But this is where, like, she's like, don't make me have to gut you with my words and be very direct. This is what I'm feeling, right? Because there's this energy of enough is enough, right? But it's like, a lot of time too, I know that like my spiritual team, they do not respond until basically I call judgment. When I give a warning, like if someone's messing with me and picking at me, like sometimes I'm just like, I'm having a bad day, I don't say anything. Because I know once I do, now they got stuff coming down on them, right? So then if I say stop, they already got something coming at them just for me having to say something. But then if they don't, too, that's more, it's like I get compassion for people when they don't listen to me, because I'm like, you just screwed yourself, like you're gonna have an awful day now or it's gonna be a whole nother day or whatever. And like, it's like I just wish people would listen to me, right? But this is what's happening for the chosen. They the niceness has been taken for kindness far too long. Dang. People are going to learn to quit messing with the chosen. Yes, they are. These blockages and the obstacles are being removed, right? They are. So, anyway, where was I? So, see, there's this decision, right? You need to know it's going to elevate you. You need to spend time in meditation, right? Like, I never like to make major decisions, especially in a moment. Because a lot of times, too, like when there's an argument or a lot of stress, like I know the devil's in there, right? Kingdom of darkness, right? Throwing stuff about. So it's like, why would I make a decision right now with all of this chaos going on? Because then, of course, everything that comes in is just going to want me to destroy it, right? And so you need to spend time. I guess what I'm getting at is like, you really need, whatever this decision is that you need to make it from a place of peace, calmness, right? Don't let influences, I'm going to tell you right now, of tarot or the spiritual community to influence your decision. Because it is getting hacked like no tomorrow. Even some of the beautiful readers, I've been seeing the videos get hacked and getting altered. Because I read energy, signatures, and imprints, I can see them getting hacked and used. Some of you may not understand what that means, but just so you know, some of your stuff's like being altered. It can literally project in a way that it was not recorded. Let me put it that way. If it's going to make sense to you. Some of you aren't going to understand that. If you don't, it's fine. But things can always be manipulated and controlled. So even for some of you, like, and it's to teach you to trust what you feel. Have you ever been watching something and you're like, wow, this doesn't seem right? Like, it's, the message is getting delivered differently. And for some of you, like, there's so many readers that are under spiritual attack, too. They don't realize it. They don't realize that, yeah, they think that they got all of this protection when they're calling in their family and things like that. I mean, yeah, you can put the protection up there. You can call in your spirit team. You can light your candles and your Palo Santos and your sage and all that. But if you have a warning in your heart because you just recently went through, like, some trauma that day, you can come right through. You know, they don't think about that. That's why some days where it's like if a big traumatic event happens and I've went through a lot, I'm just like, there goes me doing any work today. Like, I know, pull myself back, right? I know that, yeah, I can do all this stuff, but I don't know. Some readers don't realize that. They think they're stronger than, but it's, you gotta be calm when you're calling in spirit. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not calm, it's the vibration. Like, you have to be at a relaxed state to do spiritual work. You can't do it. And that's where an enemy is trying to block a lot. And I know I get it. Because I feel this empowerment, right? To get on, you know what I mean? Especially now, more than ever, to give these messages. Because we're in this time, right, of transition. And for some of you, you're so dedicated to your spiritual work, like you feel like, no, I have to deliver this message, but you don't realize it could be the enemy behind the driving force just to kind of get you online. Kind of went out right as I said that. And it could be the enemy just trying to get you online just so it can use you. So for some of you, like, you need to remember to go from a happy place. Like I said, some of you are taking it far too. Remember, it's about holding the frequency, right? So for some of you, go have fun and do something. And if you're laughing and keeping your vibration high, then go do your reading afterwards, right? Even if you went through something, but you transmuted that energy. And here's a sign, too. If you find a reader that laughs a lot in their readings, that's a good reader. That's somebody that is very high vibrational, because do you know the vibration of laughing, how high it is? So pay attention to that too. Do you have a reader that is very just, seems very focused, but very like, they're not fun and laughing and you don't see the emotions. It's just like a steady emotion, you know? I don't know. I'm having trouble explaining this. That's a sign that they're like being controlled too by it. And that's what the enemy don't have that emotion and stuff like that. It's almost like robotic in a way. Like they're being programmed. Like you can almost be like, wow, what were in there? Like, it was like, you know, like reading a script or whatever. Because it's like a lot of times the enemy, like, it doesn't show a lot of fun emotions and things like that. So the most authentic, fun readers, the ones that laugh a lot, their vibration is high AF. Okay? So watch them, the ones that are smiling and laughing. I love seeing the readers that are laughing at themselves even when they mess up. Like, so if you're any of those readers who are like, oh my gosh, like I'm laughing too much, or you are perfect. You need to know that. Okay. So, all right, let's get into clarifying. Let's find out a little bit more about the spread that I have here. So, have fun with the tarot. Don't let it grab you, okay? And especially, like, say you're here for just for the beautiful insight that I'm giving you like this, right? Pieces of gems, right? That Spirit's giving me. Maybe you're here for them, right? Maybe you're not here for the tarot reading, but for some of you, you know, more messages are coming out. And that's what I mean. Like, I try to do best to go along with all the different messages that I receive and not just focusing on the one spread. Because that's one thing they've taught me, that my messages are for way more of the collective than just, like, certain storylines. All right. Anyways, let's see what this Five of Wands. What's this Five of Wands about? The Devil and the Six of Swords. Ooh. See, you moving away from the devil. Demonic energy. Right? Look how the devil is trying to block out the sun. Do you have any of those people around you that whenever, like, you're talking about some fun, new, exciting experiences or opportunities, and they're flipping it, trying to turn it upside down? So that's why I say when you know it's the devil, they flip everything upside down. If they can't talk about something in a positive way, that's someone that's upside down. They're being controlled by the devil, by the dark energy. And sometimes people don't realize it. They don't realize they're belittling you, that they're flipping every single thing upside down. They don't realize it. Some people don't realize that they are upside down. They were backwards, right? But you're moving away from the devil. That Six of Swords is about movement. You see how there's like protection and magic around you? You have a lot of this protection, and it's just when you stay high vibrational is when you have that protection. That's why I say laugh, have fun, do things like that. Take yourself out. If you just got to go out by yourself, right? Go out by yourself. Have fun. Think about those things, right? Sometimes doing things that are silly can raise your vibration. Acting like a kid, running through the park, deciding to go to a park if you're an adult and you don't go to a park, and go down the slide or get on the swings, or just do something to interact with your inner child if you don't have children, or even if you do. You know, children really bring you to interact with your inner child a lot more, right? But there's something about that, right? Laughing, having fun, or maybe just watch some comedians or something if you can't get out. You know what I mean? Maybe do something different, right? All right, let's see what the Strength card is about. The Moon. You're going to have to be strong. Okay. Over some sort of secret or illusion, something is going to be getting revealed to you with the Moon card energy. Some sort of illusion, secret, something in the darkness, right? Whatever it is, it's going to require you to have strength over it. And it's like going to be to let it be a missed opportunity. Four of Cups. Remember, a lot of times that the devil uses you is through your mind, right? Now, I know we associate that with, like, addictions, which, you know, that's how the devil controls you. You get into doing a substance, say for an addiction. drugs or alcohol, then it controls your mind, shuts your chakra systems down. Devil has control over you, right? Or if it's something where it's too obsessive within your mind, and it could be like a shopping addiction. Tarot's very much an addiction. I can't tell you how many times like tarot will overtake my mind, right? Because I will get really into investigating and researching and looking at decks, and then I'll realize that, wow, I've spent hours and hours and hours. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I know like it's fun researching and learn and all of that, but it takes away from, you got to limit it. You got to do it in moderation. Or watching them. People don't realize how pulled in you get to watching tarot and readers and everything that you're consuming. Like, it has to be in moderation, because anything, you know what I mean? So it doesn't mean like completely like punish yourself from that. Like, here's the thing, like I wanted to get like a perfect deck. Like, I love to buy decks around holidays and events, and I kind of keep them right, and I'll remember like, oh, I bought this deck for my daughter's birthday, my son's birthday, whatever. And if I can find them around the themes, then I do, of their birthdays or whatever. So sometimes I'll spend a lot of time into that, right? And so anyways, it's like, I realized the other day, I'm like, wow, I've been spending a lot of time trying to research for a certain deck or whatever. So I knew I needed to pull myself back from it, right? So it doesn't mean like punish myself and tell myself like, nope, not going to get one. It was just like, just go and pick one and order it and be done, right? You know what I mean? So it's one of those, like, when you're being aware that you're spending too much time, energy, just quickly make a decision, right? Indecision and all of that, having too many choices, too many, like, that's what they get us. That's where the devil gets you, right? You know, and it's just like having too many, like, we have way too much stuff to make choices on. Like, sometimes it's just way more easier to go with the basics, the simple things, right? So, you know, just like you have, what's an apathy of choices, or if you have too many choices, too many different things, then the devil can get in. A lot of them aren't as good and glamorous, whatever. But there's this energy, like, sometimes you just have to let it be a missed opportunity, right? Sometimes you may have to tell yourself, like, oh, I took too long or whatever, so now not. Have you ever done that too? You've taken too long for something, and now it's unavailable to you anymore. You know, and it's one of those, like, sometimes just let it go. Know that there will be other opportunity. I've done that too, where like, there'll be a sale, right? And I'll have a couple different options. I'll put them in my cart or whatever. And then I'm like, I'll decide later and go back. And then now the sale's over. None of them are on sale. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess it wasn't my time, right? And I'm like, well, fine. I'll just wait for the next time that I know, right? So it's about just transmitting that energy. Like, sometimes you have to just let something be a missed opportunity, right? Don't focus too much on it. Don't let it control space in your mind. Like I said, for a lot of you, think about, what are you thinking a lot about? What is consuming a lot of time in your mind space? Okay, is it a person? That's how you know if it's a toxic person. Are they running through your mind a lot? Are they causing a lot of problems, a lot of things within your mind that's giving you like you're having to give them a lot of mental energy? Because sometimes the enemy will work on you through other people, will do other things to people to mess with you. The devil will use other people to come at you. You need to remember that. So is this person constantly doing things like if you're with someone that you can't trust them, you should not be with them. Because you are always going to be thinking constantly about someone if you can't trust them. Because whenever they're away from you, you're going to be thinking things like, are they really at work? Are they really at home? You know what I mean? Are they really... You know what I mean? And then, so you're going to be wondering about them. You're going to be wondering if you can trust them. Even when they're around you, you're going to be, are they telling me the truth? Anytime there's a fight or an argument, you're going to be thinking about deception, Seven of Swords energy. Then you're going to be thinking about what they did to you in the past to get you in that energy of not trust. Do you see what I mean? How all of that, how much is going on psychologically within someone's mind just because you don't trust them? That's why I said, you don't trust someone, you need to get out of that relationship. Now, I get it, like, yeah, you can try to build some trust back, but that's why, like, I'm a firm, normally, person that if you betray me and lie to me once, like, I have to let you go. And it's not because I don't forgive you. Like, I'll forgive you for what you did. I get it. You let the devil get on influence you. But psychologically, for my mind, like, it's a lot for me to, I got to work constantly. Nope. I trust them now. Nope. And then if you do it again, and again, a lot of these toxic cycles are closing out. Some of them, it's just too much has been done. All right. And it's just these little things. Like, I'm going to tell you what, like, it's the biggest thing that I have right now. Like, if you feel like you got to look through someone's phone, because you can't trust them, like that's a sign. If you feel like you got to look through their wallet, through their clothes, through their car, whatever, get out of that situation. And if they haven't done anything to make you feel that way, then it's a trauma that you better stop right now, because you're letting the devil have access to you. And let me tell you what, the devil will make things make it look like they're not really there, just to get you going. That's why I said you got to heal those things, right? So for some of you, okay, that was a lot that came out of that message. We also have the Knight of Wands coming out with the Ten of Cups. See, and sometimes, like, the devil will send in temptresses and things like that. Like, how do you know? Like, let me go back to that situation, because there's some of you, they brought it to my attention, so it is. Like, for some of you that don't trust your partner or whatever, that your partner has not done anything wrong, the devil can literally, like, send in some people, right, if they know you have that insecurity, to, like, message or, you know what I mean, or come tempt your lover or whatever. And so maybe they send a text like, hey, you want to hook up or something like that. You know what I mean? And they may shut them down and say no, but then you find that message and you're just like, what the fuck? Why would they send this to you? You know what I mean? That cause a whole big fight and all sorts of stuff. And person could be like, I don't even know who this is, or no, I never did anything. But see, if you don't have trust, you're not going to believe that. You're going to be, well, why would you send me this? Why would you have gotten that message if you never did anything before? Do you see what I mean? Like, that's why you have to have trust, because the devil is constantly going to come in if you have those insecurities. And for some of you, it's to test your lovers. And especially with retrograde and bringing back past energy and people love to get in the way. Exes love to play, especially if they want revenge. If they're in that energy, like, the devil knows how to use that, right? The dark energy. If somebody's got any bit of resentment, things like that, like, they will get in the way, right? There's no reason to come message your ex and get in the way of their, but it happens all the time. Why? You know what I mean? Think about that. A lot of times it's higher forces at work there. The dark forces, light forces. When I say higher forces, right? So, because, all right, so yeah, they're showing me the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands reversed over here, right? They both came out, but they wanted me to show you reverse, right? So a Knight of Wands is rushing in to try to, mess up a family, immature energy. For some of you, they could be getting into people too, causing them to want to be destructive, right? Enemy will really play on addictions, all sorts of things. Hi, baby. Yes, you can. All right. So, yeah, there's a lot of manipulation, right, and things like that. So you really need to have strength over your mind at this time and really assess what's playing out in your mind, because that's where the enemy gets into your mind. A lot of times it's just getting into your mind, okay? Especially if you've passed the test of the temptresses that are coming to you, the test, right? All right, clarify, Sun. So, yeah, they're definitely trying to come after the divine blessings that are coming your way. See, the Ten of Swords, for a lot of you, this is an ending of cycles, situations, pain, burdens. Like I said, the chosen are being elevated at this time. There's a lot of realms that are coming together, protecting the chosen, but you've got to keep your vibration high. Okay, not giving into these energies. There's a lot of fast movement. For a lot of you, these cycles are closing out. Things could be extracted out. Things could be happening out of your control. These people being illuminated, because divine's blowing up towers. Foundations, things like that. Things are happening to move these people out of your world too. Especially when things happen that are out of your control, then you know it was a divine intervention. Like, it's happened twice to me. Over the last year or so with two individuals where all of a sudden I was just like, something happens just so quick, out of control, and there was nothing I could do to influence it either way. And then all of a sudden I'm just like, whoa, they're gone. Like, really? They're gone. Like, I wasn't even told they were getting removed, just all of a sudden gone. And I was just like, wow, divine. You know what I mean? It was completely out of my hands, right? So for some of you, that could be happening, right? And just things, just when they happen very fast, very quick. Divine, right? Whether it be good or bad. Or sometimes it looks bad in the moment, but then when you process it and then you see like, oh, okay, well, I see why this happened now. And divine doesn't take something away without giving you something more in alignment where you were supposed to be. So King of Pentacles is coming out, interesting, and then there's the Three of Swords on the bottom. So see, maybe a King of Pentacles is going to be coming in after a Three of Swords, a painful ending, heartbreak, destruction of something, some sort of chaotic event here. Could be with something around work, right, with all the papers. Looks like they're in a study here, but it's coming out with the World card here. Maybe a King of Pentacles coming in. Then I seen the Three of Swords is causing a Three of Swords energy. Sometimes when people show up, it causes towers and chaos and conflict. Like I said, just be careful that it's not the enemy bringing somebody in, right? Because for some of you, you do have divine blessings coming in, right? And that's why they don't want you to be too guarded too and to heal any trauma that you have at this time. Nine of Pentacles is here. Maybe you need to focus on being in the single independent energy. All right, clarify the Seven of Swords. The Hermit. See, go within. Heal any fears, strategies. Because Seven of Swords could be your energy too. If you're needing to heal yourself, if you're holding yourself back, if you're wearing a mask, or it's going within, is going to be illuminating the deceptors, people being dishonest, all right? Clarify the Lovers. Six of Cups and Five of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. I told you there's a choice of Lovers here because Five of Cups. This is an ending, right? With the Six of Cups. This could be an ending with a past person, someone you've been with a while, someone since childhood. The Six of Pentacles is here too. That's bringing in fairness. That's more why I feel like it's a choice, because something wasn't fair. A past lover, a past life lover could be coming back, where now you have a choice between soulmates. Because for some of you, that's why you didn't want to let this go, because you were with a soulmate. But then when a past life lover shows up, you're just like, wow, okay. You know what I mean? It's kind of like where you then realize you have two powerful connections. It's not just like somebody new that you're like, well, I've got a history with this person, right? And then you're someone new. Like when you have a past life lover, maybe going in the dreamscape or spending some time with spirit, you're going to realize this. And then all of a sudden you're going to realize like, wow, yeah, like you've been my lover in this lifetime, but this was my lover in a last lifetime. And maybe something happened in that past lifetime where we lost one another. You lost the love of your life due to an ending, right? A sickness, an illness, an accident, or something like that. And you're just like, what? Will you be together again in this lifetime? So there's, and karma comes around too. And this Wheel of Fortune is coming illuminated for me. And it's like with karma. For some of you, this is what I'm getting. All right, I shouldn't even say for some of you, because this is like a specific story that they keep showing me, right? And I don't know whose it is. But here's an example. Let's put it that way, because it's not everyone's story, so use it as an example, unless you are going to get the download that this is your story. Literally, like, the person that you are with, okay, currently, was a past life lover, and the person that's coming in is a past life lover too. And they both knew each other in a past life with you. And they were both in competition for you. And you were with one of them, and the other caused an accident or did something to kill the lover that you're currently with. So the karma in this lifetime is for that lover to come back and to take you away from the lover you're currently with for karma purposes. It was always meant to play out that way. I hope that made sense. I hope it explained it very well. Do you see what I mean? It was like somebody stole your lover in a past life ended their life, or maybe it was on accident. Maybe they were best friends and were drinking, got into a car accident, but one killed your lover. So in this lifetime, maybe they wanted to be with you, and they remember that or something, and they wanted to, oh my gosh, I'm getting tingles when I feel this. Like, they were like, I'm going to take care of you in this lifetime because I took your lover. And it might have been their best friend in a past lifetime. It's not always like sadistic as you think it is, right? When you hear somebody killed somebody, but I feel they had like genuine feelings for you. So maybe in this lifetime they were like, "Oh, I'm going to take care of you because I destroyed you in another life. Like I did something very, very terrible to you." So maybe in this lifetime, like they were trying to make it up for you, but then divine, maybe they weren't treating you well enough, or just because it's karma or whatever. Now divine's bringing that lover back, or bringing it to your awareness now, and it was always meant for them to get you back in front of them, and now they have to experience the karma. It's like they have to feel you getting taken from them because they took you from somebody, or took somebody from you in a past lifetime. So in this lifetime, it has to play out that way. That's the storyline that I've been getting. It's someone's. Because that's the way karma plays out. Like a lot of times you don't realize that it's a lot of the same things. It's like if you kill somebody in a lifetime and then you reincarnate, like the person that you killed is going to be a lot of times in your area. You're going to have a connection where they're going to get some sort of karma over you. Or if it doesn't happen that way, it's still something's going to happen to you for what you did to somebody else by something similar. It's like, say like you break somebody's finger, okay, playing around in a lifetime. Karma's got to come to you somehow. If it don't come in that lifetime, it's going to come in the next lifetime. Then it has to come back a little bit. A lot of times it's not fair, equal. Sometimes it is. But other times it's, okay, well, now, you're going to get your arm broken or something to make up for hurting someone, someone's pinky in a past life. Normally it's more powerful. That's why I said with that storyline I was getting, like maybe someone just accidentally killed like your lover drinking and driving. It was an accident, right? But in this lifetime, the karma was, well, maybe they didn't have feelings for you. It was just a best friend. But in this lifetime, they had you align, as lovers, just so they would get all of this love for you and then see you get that lover back. And then their karma be having to feel the loss, because that was the only way for them to fully feel the loss, was for them to have a connection within the heart for you. Like that, now that's their karma. They have to feel the heartbreak and loss because they caused heartbreak and loss in a previous life due to killing someone, right? So see, it's like it does this because karma has to be paid. Things have to be balanced. You have to learn these lessons, and it's like you don't learn these lessons a lot of times unless you experience them. Like even though you say that like you forgive somebody, or you forgive yourself or whatever, like a lot of times you don't until you experience something like that. Like if you've ever been homeless before, a lot of times it's because you caused someone to be homeless, right? Like a lot of those things are fair. Like what you wish upon somebody comes back to you. Or it's like everybody has to experience these things, these trials, these tribulations. They're really for advancing your soul. Knowing that we are all one, but we are all connected, and everything is ever recorded. Everything that you say, that you wish upon somebody, like it's all connected. It really is. That's why the best thing, like it's never worth looking for revenge and things like that. Because even if you justify it in your mind as this is revenge, it's not the way the universe sees it. Now you're going to get punished for doing something to somebody, even though you feel it was revenge. It never works that way because you're not supposed to. You're intervening. You're not letting the universe bring the revenge. You are. That's why I felt the justice system and all of that is flawed and everything, because we're never supposed to be doing all of that. We're messing with the divine plan, right? So it's this, like the universe is perfect. There's no mistakes, not ever. You can't finesse the universe. You can't, it's just like a final destination. Like you can't mess with things. If it doesn't happen in one way, it's going to happen in another, right? And it keeps playing out till you learn the lesson too. And it's like your actions. Like if you're one where you deceive and you cheat, it's going to happen to you. Like, if you're one where you never get cheated on, the ones that never get cheated on are the ones that don't have that intent. Don't go do that, right? Unless you have a fear of it. So you're, in fact, manifesting it. You see what I mean? So be very mindful of your thoughts, because the devil will get in there and try to get you to have those fears and those things. Knows how to play on your woundings. Because for some of you, it's woundings in past lives, too. And for some of you, like, that's the way it has to play out, too. Say you cheated in a past life. That's got to get paid back. You have to feel that hurt that you caused someone else. So you're going to feel that in another lifetime. See what I mean? But for some of you, like, you're going to be getting the download or whatever this lover is. Like, it's a karmic justice lover that's coming in to cause some sort of justice. And it's either justice over this lifetime or it's over a past lifetime. But it's some sort of karmic justice. See, she's even, the way she's looking in the mirror, it's like this this is just definitely justice. Like, one of you is going to get, like, you're going to get a download. You might not get it right away. You might get it afterwards. And that's why you need to trust what you're feeling. I don't know. All right, I better close this out. I'm almost to an hour. So I'm going to leave this here, sending love and light to all of you. Just trust what you feel. Be careful of the devil and dark energy at this time. Love and light to all of you. Bye.